Hello. Yeah, super chud. I don't have time for a long stream today, so I couldn't waste time on uh updating the thumbnail. I was gonna just draw a 7 over it because that's almost faster than downloading the thumbnail, turning it into a JPEG, and it's only 2 steps either way. Whatever. Hi Saipan, hi Volde, hi Juzzy. How are we all doing today? I also didn't have that much time to warm up because I'm still a chud. So I still have to play this part for today. And then I'll play from 0. And hopefully I can just get to like 32 a couple of times. Oh, thanks, Deimos. Yeah, today's the clear day. Wait, why am I Biggie? I only eat like 10 eggs a day. That's nothing. That's fine. I'm normal. Yesterday I was pretty bad at the ship at like in the 30s. So I practiced that a good amount today. That was like most of what my practicing was because that was like the biggest roadblock for me. So I think I'm doing better at that today. So hopefully we'll be able to get past it more than once. That would be freaking amazing. I was way better at this part of the level than I expected to be yesterday, which, I really should be good at this part, considering I basically only practiced from here for like the past week. This is my training arc from 15. It seems I've lost all that skill now. Never mind. Perfect. I'll do this one more time, and then I can go from 0. This is like the worst warm-up I'm maybe ever done from 0, but I'm not feeling too unconfident about it. What's the opposite of confident? Is there like a single word for that? I'm sure there is, and I'm just drawing a blank on it. Unconfident? I'm not insecure. That works way better. Hi, Serpent Slayer. Oh yeah, I forgot about Pancake Day. So what's the deal with Pancake Day? Is it like National Pancake Day for I forget where you live. Somewhere in Europe. Great Britain. There we go. You just eat pancakes. That sounds like a great day. Christian thing for the start of Lent. What do pancakes have to do with Christianity? Wait. If it's a Christian thing, why am I not getting Pancake Day? Not that I'm Christian, but my mom is. I feel like she would know about it. She should know about this. Use up all your pancake materials. Okay. Yeah, I had no idea this was a thing. Wait, where do you live? Christianity or British thing first? England. Okay. I think I was right. I don't know. I might have to make my own pancake day because that sounds delicious. But I'm a super chud, so if I end up using all my pancake resources on making pancakes, I feel like I would like get one of the portions wrong, and instead of putting a cup of flour, I put a cup of baking soda, and then everything's ruined. Because I'm a chud at cooking, by the way. Super chud. Unless if it's eggs. Guys, if you haven't looked at the egg picture, look at the egg picture. It's so freaking good. Actually, you know what? I can do something. The egg picture is so good, it might just replace the egg feller for this stream. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna replace my egg feller. Is 200 grams a lot? That sounds normal. Wait, how? I just opened Task Manager. That's not helpful. Oh, hooray! I'm having fun. All right. Wait, how do I? Okay. Plus, image. Media source, sure. Wait, is this right? I accidentally canceled the entire process. Oh, wait, there's a whole option for images. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Beautiful eggs. I think I spelled beautiful the worst way possible, but you guys can't see it anyways. So it works. Eggs. Top 1 smartest streamer, that's right. Dude, why is the image so big? It's so high quality. This is massive. Oh my god. It's actually incredibly large. This is ridiculous. Why is the image this high quality? It's higher quality than my stream. No, why did you do that? No, why is it resetting? Okay, I can't block my cube now. Alright, there we go. That should do. It's the egg. I just needed to work out the process to get the eggs there beautifully. Oh my god. This was the first time I hard-boiled eggs, and it was low-key kind of disastrous. Yeah, I have infinite IQ right now. How do I play without Geode? I don't actually miss like any mods from Geode except for like the jukebox that lets you do the songs. Anyways, I boiled eggs for the first time today. I usually just fry them or scramble them, recently I've been on a frying kick because I have a really nice nonstick pan, and if you fry them in the nonstick pan, you literally just rinse the pan off with water for like 2 seconds, and then boom, you're done cleaning up. The eggs, they're so easy to clean up. It must also be a sign of how good I am at frying eggs. But that point aside, boiled eggs for the first time today. I knew how, but I just needed to make sure, so I looked up a little extra things I could do to make sure that everything went smoothly. So I let the eggs get to room temperature before putting them in the boiling pot, because they said if you don't do that, they're more likely to crack. So I tried to do that, but the water boiled like twice as fast as I could warm up the eggs, so I was like putting them right next to my balls. Like, I was warming them up like a chicken so that they would be able to be put in the pot, which it should be fine. They're getting boiled anyways, so don't judge me. Anyways, I warmed them up as much as I could. They were still quite cold, but I put them in, and like 3 of them cracked as soon as I put them in, which was really upsetting. One of them super cracked, so I just had to take that one out because it was like spilling all over the pan. But I made it work. The 2 that cracked that didn't spill all over the pan, they turned out very good. And the eggs were glorious. One problem is that it literally took like 30 minutes to boil the water for some reason. I feel like it shouldn't have taken that long to boil the water, and there's like secret techniques that I need to do to get my water to boil faster, but I don't know what those are. So my water boiled in like 30 minutes, and then I took like 30 minutes to clean up. Anyways, I only made like 8 hard-boiled eggs, so it definitely was not worth the time investment. I definitely should have made like twice as many eggs if I was gonna like say if I was deciding to make hard-boiled eggs. It should have been the entire freaking carton, because it really was just like, it took 3 times as long as it takes me to like fry eggs, and it just like took all the time away from streaming today. Anyways, I'm normal, by the way. Hi, Trio. Well, I put the eggs like right next to my balls. Like, I put them in between my legs, like in my pocket, of course, to make sure that they like heat up faster. And it kind of worked. They just didn't heat up enough. I'm not weird. It didn't even work that well because 3 of the eggs ended up cracking anyways. Maybe I can just skip the heat the eggs with my balls step. That one seemed kind of unnecessary. Oh my god, I hit the little freaking stupid block. I hate these blocks. If you enter the portals like too well, the blocks just destroy you completely. I probably would have died anyways, but I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, Geometry Dash is the end all be all for weirdness. How do I say this? I don't know. If you play Geometry Dash, you're weird. It's just a given. You kind of have to be a little crazy to pour like 2,000 hours into beating list demons. To not even be like a top 1,000 player, by the way. Okay. Good percent. Good run. That's what I meant. Hi, cool kitty cat. Have to be a little insane to be a top player. Yeah, a little bit. Maybe? I don't know. To be a top player, I feel like you can't get like that mad at the game. So maybe you're the opposite. Maybe you're just like very normal. Normal. No, I'm wrong. Where's my progress for Frost? I found it. I'm gonna check. Okay. I actually made progress today. I didn't get like a single good run anywhere today because I had to warm up in 25 minutes. Which is fine. Fine. I'll make do with it. It's the 17th. $41. We are top. I don't know about that, Ashton. I don't know if we're top players. We're too old to be top players. All the top players are like 11 and 12. 16 and lower in top players club. Just me and you? Okay. I don't think I'm a top player, but sure. That kid that beat Sonic Wave, Kellencraft. That guy's crazy. It's so hard to stick with things as a kid. His dedication is truly impressive. I wonder if he's still playing. My ass doesn't watch his videos or stay up to date with his videos or watch Daily Dose of Geometry Dash. I'm like barely a part of the community. I like live in my own little bubble. It's honestly probably for the best. Oh yeah, that's really smart. Yeah, we should do that, Ashton. That would. Yeah, everyone in this stream is my bubble. This is my whole bubble. Go for Bladed Justice. That's awesome. The level is sick. I hope you have a good experience with it. He's going for Tartarus now. Did he beat anything in between Sonic Wave and Tartarus, or is he just a super genius? Dodge. Oh, thanks, Ashton. Now you are the chud. You might be a chud. I'm actually innocent compared to that. You are. Yeah, good luck on Silent Circles. It's really upsetting that. I wonder if Silent Circles will ever be, like, seen as a possible level. Because there are people that can alternate that fast to do the spam. Like, there are clips of it. I don't think it'll ever get to a point where they're consistent enough to do the whole spam, because it's like 50% of the level, but I wonder. I do wonder. When is the Operation Evolution video coming out? I have to finish editing it and then I want to do a little something extra with it. So probably, hopefully, I might take one of the days where I would stream and just work on the video. If I do that, the latest it'll come out is the end of the week. That's what we'll say. That's a super promise. Spam pause. Yeah, Diamond did that for unnerved Sakupin circles, but I don't think, or no, unnerved Sakupin, hell. No, unnerved Sakupin, circles. Wait, did I say that the first time? Oh, I'm a chud. And I don't think people were that happy with it. I don't think it works anymore. I think he did it as a proof of concept, and then RobTop patched it. So I don't think that's possible anymore. I think it's actually patched. Okay. Alright, good run. Wait, I'm feeling good with the level. I'm feeling good. This is not even a bad death. This part is hard. So I'm like, not a chud. Anyways. No. Stop. I'm not stuttering that bad. And I was told that I was quiet yesterday, so I increased my volume. And it's fine. That Eternus robot even beat Silent Circles? That's actually a good question. I feel like at some point, like there was a clip of that robot beating Acheron at like 4x speed, so no, the robot can do that. So it's a minute straight. Okay, yeah, maybe that's not possible. End of this week. Yeah, it should be end of this week that Operation Evolution thing comes out thing. Yeah, you're good, man. Yeah. I like having a small circle in the community. Once it gets too big, every other person is a peep peep pip. You guys know what I'm saying. A map. Surely you get a channel plug in the description. When was the last time you uploaded anything to your YouTube channel? I can do that though. Since you suggested the idea, I can just say like shout out to Saipan for suggesting the idea and doing the longest run. Or you could just delete your channel and then I don't have to tag you. Less work for me, you know. Oh, 332 days ago. Oh, I'm sure he's active. Surely he's active. Surely people will click on his channel and subscribe after seeing that his last post was 332 days ago. No, but he plans on uploading consistently, I promise. 2026 is the year for the Saipan channel, right guys? He just has to rebeat Nelf and then upload that completion, and then we're fine. Oh, surely Pririt gets a channel plug as well, even though he had no part in the project. Surely. Yeah, everyone gets a channel plug. It's just the whole Geometry Dash community gets a channel plug at this point. Dehydrating chili peppers. Yeah, that sounds painful. Oh, he's using his dehydrator. You should have him dehydrate an egg. Just for me. Yeah, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't want to be one of those people. That became so popular so fast. Like, do you really think they're gonna respond to you? They must get so many pings as well. Like, does anyone actually sift through their mentions, like in the YouTube creator tab? Do you ever do that, Tria? Or do you just get like too many that they're not worth it? I never do, because I forget it exists, A, and B, no one ever tags me. Or if people do tag me, I already know like what it is for. Yeah, dehydrated egg. What do you think I'm talking about? I don't think it takes a lot of work to tag someone, but it is stupid. A few per week at most. That's less than I would have expected. I guess the only people tagging are the spammer 12-year-olds. So I guess you don't need to. Huh. Play testing for treatment facility. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Because I was the best play tester for treatment facility after all. Except there was a click that I found a super choke point, and I never mentioned anything about it. I just figured I was bad and me alone. That is part of playtesting that I find hard, because like everyone has like their own individual choke points, and I just figured like a couple of the parts that I found hard in treatment facility were like my own problem, so I never talked about some of them. But I think one of those choke points, it was like the yellow orb that was a transition into the wave. I think a lot of people struggle with that too. It's like it's somewhere around like 20 or 30%. It's the yellow orb into the wave. Zeronium sucked at that click too. Okay, so it was hard. That makes sense. The transition into it was a little it like set you up. It looked like you had a lot of time to click that yellow orb, but it was kind of like deceiving. You had less time than you thought, I think. So maybe I should have mentioned that click. Yeah. Thought it was kind of aura. It was an aura click. It was also kind of early in the level. The level's long, so it's still like a minute in. but it was early enough to where it was like manageable. Because after that, I feel like the level let up for a little while, so. Yeah, I think recently Zeronium mentioned how he doesn't give anything a 10 out of 10. That's just kind of the state he's in. So 7 out of 10 is basically like at least an 8 out of 10, basically. If you squint your eyes. You sure you don't have any mentions? I'm gonna go to my YouTube studio and just see the stupidest mention ever from Saipan. What did you do? What the hell? My channel's gaining subscribers? I've done like 2 streams in the past month. You guys are the best. Okay. How do I even... Oh, wait, community? Mentions? No, my last mention was Frank the Snail with the GD YouTuber prank video. Hi, Echo. GG on Amalgam, dude. You earned it. I'm doing good. I'm gonna guess that you're doing good too. It's 2:11. Wait, my clock is off. Oh yeah, I forgot you never beat treatment facility. Eggs, yes. I made eggs for breakfast, and they're the freaking most delicious looking eggs ever. Tria, I need you to rate my eggs. I need everyone to rate my eggs right now. 308. So is it not 211 for anybody right now? What, 8 out of 10? That's it? That's it? 8 out of 10? Okay. I'll take it. But it could have been higher. What could have made them better? Oh, I could have like garnished them with I don't know, green onions. Parsley. What do you mean? Okay, Ashton's getting banned. I don't even need him to explain why they're only a 6 out of 10. He's just getting banned. Unseasoned. They were delicious without the seasoning. It's fine. But they... Only the shell touched my balls, and you shed the shell after you boil them anyway. So it's freaking fine. You're overreacting. My balls were the secret ingredient for these eggs, by the way. Wait, it's 2:11. Yeah, oh my goodness. I'm actually a chud. I thought I had to leave at 4, and for some reason I thought 1 o'clock was 2 o'clock, and 2 o'clock was 3 o'clock. Anyways, I have an hour longer to stream than I thought I did, so I probably should have warmed up a little more. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play this part a little more. I actually just completely read the time wrong. I always do that, but it's always in like the positive direction. I always like overestimate how much time stuff will take, or think that it's an hour earlier than it actually is. And it messes with my schedule. But I mean, it's better to do that than the other way around and be late to everything. So I guess I'm a winner. Alright, see you, Echo. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Stupid. There was no direct contact with my balls. It was just to warm them up, and it was fine. No ball contact, seasoned with at least salt and pepper. It was a medium boiled yolk. The leakage was like the only soft part of the yolk. Yeah, it just somehow seeped out to the front of the egg, or the bottom of the egg, or whatever. So if I seasoned it with salt and pepper, and I never mentioned that they touched my balls, they were 10 out of 10. I will take that gladly. Sorry, I'm done talking about my balls. It is in my channel name, actually. You guys signed up for this when you hit the subscribe button. Okay, why am I only running at 200 FPS? And why can I see all the FPS? I can see every frame individually. Oops. Would I say that treatment facility is properly rated? I don't know. I have playtester bias. Probably. It's been, like 6 months since I've played it now. But it does get really consistent, so probably maybe accurately placed. It's definitely not overrated. Or maybe I don't know, because I don't play a lot of levels in that range. I figured it wasn't that much harder than an entry extreme demon, and it doesn't feel like an entry extreme demon, so I might have overrated it because of that. That first dropship? The first dropship plays pretty well. Bruh. Never heard of practice. It's brutal. Yeah, I think that ship works. If you like click to the music, it works. It works better. The 1/3 of the attempts are practicing the ship. It must be because Nelv has no ship, basically. It has some, but the only ship it has is basically dual ship. So it's not really helpful for normal ship gameplay. I've diagnosed your skill issue. Alright, we'll practice him here for a bit, and then I'm happy to go back from 0. Doi. Yeah, it's really hard to compare skill-based levels with learning levels. I feel like a lot of learning levels, especially on the list, are a little overrated just because there's so many good players that can rip through skill-based levels, and because they don't rip through learning levels, they overrate them. I think that's a common problem. Oops. That's why Super Hate Me World got nuked. Can we bring it back? I need it back. The Super... I don't think Frost Spirit is that learning, and Super Hate Me World is literally just harder than Frost Spirit. Like, there's other skill-based levels that were on the list at the time, like Amalgam. Amalgam was right next to Super Hate Me World, and Amalgam is so much easier than Super Hate Me World. Like, it's not fair that they're next to each other. Super Hate Me World just got unfair treatment. I think a bunch of... No, we're not unrating Super Hate Me World. It's not even wave carried. Like, the wave is not bad in Super Hate Me World. It's everything else. Like, the hardest part of Super Hate Me World is, like, easily 77 to 100. Or 0 to 10%. They're both pretty hard. The wave... like gets consistent and nothing else does. But they can just get to the ending every attempt because they're freaking insane at the game. And I'm not. I'm upset about Super Hit Me World's placement. If you can't tell. Looks like torture to play. Yeah, it's not good, but it's really satisfying to pull off. If you like go into it knowing that the gameplay isn't like there's nothing special to it or that it's not really good, then it's really hard to get disappointed. And the only thing I'm disappointed with is its placement, because it's just wrong. I know the list is objective. That one is objectively wrong. Oh. So not everything's about Super Hate Me World. No, I get it. Rage bait the wave players. Stop. No, I don't need to know, Ashton. I think Super Hate Me World is the only list placement that's objectively wrong, actually. Everything else is fairly placed, I think. There's nothing else. If you say anything else, then you might just get banned. That might be what happens. Yeah, when are you gonna start Oblivion? I can't believe you said that, by the way. And then it just gets moved one spot below the golden. That's really, really awesome and humorous and awesome. Oh, Congregation? You know what? Sure, Congregation too. I think the Super Hate Me World placement disparity with like where it should be is actually more egregious than Congregation though, which is crazy. Like Super Hate Me World, it needs to be moved up. It's still list worthy, I promise. It's still main list worthy, I promise. Tria, can you beat Super Hate Me World and say it's as hard as Azure Blast? That's all I need from you. Can't do the blue orb spam. That's, you know what, that's fair enough. Well, since you can't do the blue orb spam and you can do the golden, that just clearly means that Super Hate Me World's harder than the golden, right? Alright. Debate settled. I think we can safely approach the demon list with this evidence. Ah, that's cool. Beating chill this year? I don't know what chill is. Where's my level? There it is. Okay, I'm ready. I can do it now. I just need to not get a lag spike in the middle wave like I just did right now. As long as I'm not getting lag spikes specifically there, I'm getting a new best today. TikTok level. You know, I think I'll just sit that one out. Actually, unfortunately. Oh, they're all cheaters at Wordle too. That's facts. That's facts. They're cheaters because they're better than me. Yeah, I know. They actually like admit it sometimes too, and like just they're not cheating. They admit that they'll like use John's word because he starts with the same word every day to help with their Wordle, and that is just blatant cheating. But no, I'm the real cheater, by the way, because I sometimes get the Wordle in 3. I'm the real cheater. I've never cheated more in my life than on Wordle. It's really awesome. Oops, I just like did not click fast enough. Cheer score to SAC server. I do my Wordle just in the SAC server now. I don't know anyone's starting words over there. And I do a new one every day, so no one can know mine. I did great on the Wordle today. I maxed out on skill. I've peaked in Wordle. Oh man. Those eggs are doing something to my gut. I need to lock in. We're not making another bet based on my digestive tract and my progress on Frost Spirit, by the way. That is not happening. I know better. New best before you shit yourself. We can gamble on that, but I'm not making any bets on it myself. You guys can, I can make a Twitch account and then you guys can bet all your points on whether I shit myself before I get a new best. Okay, cool run. Hooray! Where should I have go? Should it be at 32 or at 40? Those are the only two options. I feel like I'm going to start getting to 32 consistently enough that it should be 40. So, what's the balancing on Frost Spirit? That's a thanks, nightbot. That's a good question. I think it's second half heavy. I think like 65 to 100 is the hardest part of the level. Not by much, but it's hard to say right now because I'm a little under practice on the first third of the level. But even now, I think I'm able to do it more consistently than the last third. So I think it's just second half heavy. And then the middle is pretty easy. I know I've had a few tests there recently, but like 45 to 65 is pretty chill compared to other parts of the level. What would I do if my skills in GD entirely swapped? Wait. Alright, for that to happen, we need to define my skills. I'm really lacking in Swingcopter. I've literally beaten one Extreme Demon ever that even has Swingcopter in it. So that's... Oh, our GD skills. You know, I might have the biggest brain chud ever. Smallest chud brain ever. Something's lacking up there. So I get to be wave carried and creation carried. I don't think I'd use your creating skills, honestly, that much. I'd do enough to finish Rebound Layout Boyfriends too. And then go back to playing the game. And I would play specifically not wave carried levels to flesh out the rest of my skill set. Non-click sync, non-wave based carried levels. Or I would just jump to 7 club step because, I don't know, that's probably wave and click sync. Oh, you're the best player at GD. That's your skill. Okay. Yeah. I'll switch with Saipan since he's the best GD player. He's convinced me. I'll switch skills with Saipan, and now I'll beat the level. Oh, except he's really bad at Apollo 11, but that's the only one. No, you are just wave carried. Like, you sight read the waves that I take 100 attempts on. So you're just wave carried. And there's been a lot of things that have led me to that conclusion, and you prove it time and time again. Only bad at dual cubes. Oh, yeah, thank you for the GG. You guys can just congratulate me now because this stream is the winning stream, after all. No. That's... Okay. A little low. A little low. My only skills used to be cooking great eggs and then not spelling. It's a trade-off. But out of all the eggs that you can cook, poached eggs aren't among them. But you can dehydrate eggs now. So you have plenty of options. I don't even know what Redeemer is. Alright, bye Saipan. Thanks for stopping by. Good at sight reading and learning. That's something I'm really bad at. I'm not that bad at learning, but I'm really bad at sight reading. Oh my god, these eggs. These eggs are doing something to my backside. Oh my god. I don't think the new best is gonna win. Hi Jack. Welcome, welcome. GG on your Roblox situation. Ugh. Sight reading skills is wave skills? No, I think you have pretty good wave skills. Oh, sorry. If I'm being honest, I didn't watch the entire clip. I watched half of it. It looked very skillful, and then I boiled my eggs for the day. Oh my god, my gut is actually killing me. What is this? I might have to take a little 3-minute interlude and blow up my toilet. Oh my god. Porcelain's gonna be flying. But when I come back, I'll be frostier. Should I wear my heart rate monitor? I feel like that's a really good idea. You guys can see how tough I'm fighting in the bathroom. Ouch. How did this happen? Like, I don't know how that happened. How's Frostfire been? I got a sort of new best yesterday. Technically not a new best, but it was my new best on stream. And I've been playing well recently. And I'm back to streaming it. So everything's going good. And I'm playing well today as well. Except for right now. I have something else distracting me at the moment. I might have to take care of it very soon. Yeah, everything's going great except for the gut situation. The gut situation is crazy. It's gonna turn into an incident here very soon. Doom. Okay, oh my god. Wait, Geo's back? Alright. I'm gonna go put on my heart rate monitor. I'll be right back. The beta version. I think I'm gonna sit out on it until it's the non-beta version. I'd rather not have run-ins with bugs, and the only thing I gain out of it is it's basically just the jukebox mod, which I don't know if you knew, but I don't really need it for Frost Spirit. I'll just replace the songs manually for the times being, if I need to. Okay, let's see if that heart rate monitor actually works today, because it hasn't in the past. And in the past, by in the past, I mean just the last stream. Oh my god, it's working! That's really nice. Okay. Let's unlock you and you. Do I have text? What does this say? Oh, fuzzy mold. Perfect. Perfect. Can we make this bigger? Oh, it looks great. Alright, I've got to go blow up my porcelain. I'll be back. I'll try to make it quick. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Wait, I gotta fix all of this. Alright. This is gone. What was my peak? We'll just fit this squarely back in the bottom right. Okay, that was tough. My gut is still hurting, so there's still problems going on, but could be worse. What do we mean? What do we mean 134 and 142? Okay, it was hard, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Oh my god. Okay, it was. It was really tough in there. I was above 130 for like 2 minutes. I don't even know how that's possible. It was hard, but my heart rate shouldn't be increasing when I'm on the toilet that much. That's a little bad. But I am feeling better now. So Frost Spirit Frost Spirit's going down. Maybe. Ow. I just needed to do the 142 heart rate poop. Oops. Wait! This blue orb has icicles on it. That's so cool. No, there will be no toilet cam next time. All you guys hear, or there will be no toilet mic either. All you guys would hear is me screaming at the top of my lungs. Wait, there was something I needed to do. Oh yeah, I don't have replay buffer going. So if I actually beat it in the first half of the stream, I wouldn't have had the recording, which is genius. It was a power poop, dude. It's mandatory to get it out of there. Like, it was tough. It was a really tough poop. You gotta cut me some slack. Those eggs did a number on my gut. Oh, I'm getting a call from potential spam right now. It was a super tough one. Yeah, I got the Phantom Wipe RNG. No, what are you talking about? This is very intellectual. I don't think a Geometry Dash streamer has had a smarter conversation than this. All I talk about anyway is Briz. So yeah, this beats Briz, I think. Sick again with the flu. Gotten sick twice this month. I don't don't you like become immune to the flu if you get it once? Unless there's a new strain. Like just for the year. I thought you could only get it like once a year. Per strain. Oh, I guess there could be multiple strains and I don't know. I don't really know how the vaccine works. It was always explained to me that one strain always comes from China. And then they make the vaccine for the strain, and then a new strain comes every year. It's flu B. That was flu A, then you got sick with something else. Okay. You can't. You mustn't. You can't get sick as much as Burb Sack. I'm the one who gets sick all the time. It can't be you. You can't take that title from me. That was a cool lag spike. Got competition. Since sleeping on the job. Alright, that's quite unfortunate, actually. Your immune system needs to pick up slack. You get the Frost Spirit song with lyrics. That's awesome. Trying so hard to stay away from them. Yeah, when my mom got sick at the beginning of the year, I tried really hard to stay away from her. And yeah, it didn't work. I got sick despite keeping very like I was pretty good at keeping my distance, and I still got sick with the exact same thing that she had. It's low-key top one to keep distance in the same household. You gotta ask them all to like wear masks. Oh. Oh, just fully sabotaged me, yeah. Just said, you're gonna get it anyway, so I'm just gonna let you get it over with now. No, getting sick there was so annoying. When I got sick, I compared symptoms with her, and we had like completely different symptoms. So I thought I had strep throat. So I wanted to go to like an urgent care and get a strep test because if you have strep, all you need to do is like take antibiotics, and it just makes it so it's like really easy to get rid of if you can diagnose that it's strep. And then yeah, it didn't end up being strep. My sickness just trolled me for a couple of days and made me think that I had something else when I really didn't. Um, So I like was shown the light and then it was ripped away from me, basically. Okay, I'm getting caught. Having a basement room helps. What happens when you have to go to the kitchen? I think that was my downfall. I did not stop making eggs while my mom was sick. So I wonder if there were just like residue germs in the kitchen. And I would just inhale all of them while I was making my eggs. That was probably it. Or she coughed on me in my sleep. Both are very plausible. Ouch. Rather be hungry than sick. That's really fair. Doctor thought you had strep and gave you antibiotics and steroids. And you went into the vegetative state. No, that's not how strep should work. I think you got like a false positive or something. I did get a drop attempt. Yeah, I've been slacking for the last 30 minutes. I've been distracted by my gut. From what I read, if you can determine that you have strep throat and get antibiotics for it, like symptoms literally go away in like 3 days and you stop being contagious in 2. You shouldn't be a vegetable for a whole week. So I think you just had something else and your doctor was trolling. Also, steroids for strep sounds crazy. And they cooked you. No, wait, maybe I should get sick. And then get steroids for my sickness. And then just build muscle while I'm sick. Because I'm on steroids. This is a genius idea. Oh my goodness, hey look, I got another drop attempt. I just literally died to the first spike in the drop. You will get huge using this one simple trick. Yeah. No, I can't. I don't work out when I'm sick because your muscles regrow thanks to your immune system. It's like your immune system that makes your muscles regrow. So I don't want to like split the healing process from my immune system with my muscle growth. I feel like I'd get diminishing returns on my gains while I'm sick, and then I just stay sick for longer. I feel like that's what would happen. And that's like worst case scenario. So when I'm sick, I kind of literally just turn into a vegetable. Which is so upsetting. Alright, let's not die to the first spike of the drop. Oh, that's good. I died to the 8th spike of the drop instead. Hey, it's progress. I have a really good egg. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really happy you like my egg. I made it this morning, and I'm really proud of him. He's so special. He touched my balls. So, I just didn't have to say that part. I could have just left it on how I was so proud of my egg. But I couldn't help myself. Really. Instant regret. Yeah, I know. Like, this guy's glazing my egg, and then I tell him that it touched my balls, and then, you know, all glazing just goes out the window at that point. Like, no one likes my egg now that they know that it touched my balls, which is crazy. But whatever. You guys are missing out. Alright, you got it. Get Jack. Have a good one. It just touched. It just touched some of the hairs. It's fine. It's no biggie. Sorry. I'll take that one back. It didn't actually, by the way. I didn't, like, take off my pants so I could have these eggs really touch my balls. They were just in the general vicinity through my pocket. That guy definitely left after hearing that the eggs touched my balls. He said, "Really? You're an absolute freak," and then left. It's a really bad chat message. That's like a really bad chat message. No, dude, Ashton's is so bad. No, dude, it's fine, it's fine. No, he thought before speaking there. No, I could tell you chose your words carefully, actually. It was a premeditated sentence. Oh my god. god, I'm just dying to these stupid club set monsters with just one eye. Yeah, Frostbeard. Let's get back to locking in on Frostbeard. We still got time to make some progress today and not talk about egg balls. Right? It makes it so much worse to die to them. They're actual chuds. I need to work on that part. I know I practiced from like 15 for a week, but I never really got that good at those free Cyclops freaks. Sorry. This is just turning into a Cyclops slander stream. Okay. Oh, I clicked so early there. It's fine. Not the easiest click on the level. I did have a problem where I just did this click like too late, like 15 times in a row. But I usually don't click it too early. Whatever. Fine death. Good attempt. God, I tipped so low. Cyclops death. It's definitely like the part in the 20s I die to the most. My click got eaten. Making some fire duels. What level are you working on? A new one? Oh, the Kuzu one. Yeah, it looked really good in the video. I'm restarting my game. There. That was bad the way I just died. I think my input, it was just super delayed, I think. Either that or I'm just a chud making super excuses, which is very possible. I do that all the time. Literally all the time. It's like a trademark of my channel. Oh, well, this is the wrong level. Oh, I guess I'm playing this now. Alright, we're done with that. What happened? I'm like a chud at this first 15% now. I locked out. Okay, this level's rage baiting me right now. I'm actually getting like terrible deaths. Every single death is terrible. I'm not falling for it though. I'm better than that. Everything's by a pixel. Alright, this is like really embarrassing. I can't even pass the wave. I'm a super duper chud. Oh my god. What am I doing? What's your grave mistake, Serpent Slayer? No, I swear I clicked there. That wasn't my fault. It never is my fault. Beat your 100th demon, but it wasn't Aki like you planned. That always sucks when that happens. I've done that a couple of times. I've grown to realize I don't really like making milestone demons, Because if I make it a super hard level, it just means I can't play any other demon in the game, basically. Until I beat whatever level. Hi, Jacques. Egg. Isn't it freaking beautiful, dude? I hope it makes up for the fact that I haven't made it to 15% in like 30 minutes. Like, are we freaking serious? No, I wasn't even flopping at the beginning. You know what? Maybe every Pririt stream from now on is just gonna have a 30-minute segment where I literally can't pass 15%. Like, I'm literally mind blocking 10 different things at once in the first 15%, and it is quite frustrating. This is it though. Yeah, same experience. I did get to the 40s 3 times today, which is 3 times better than yesterday. Just none of them made them to the halfway point in the level, which I guess is fine. Well, it would be fine if I wasn't so ass at the first 15% right now. It's actually terrible. This is actually the worst I think I've ever played at the first 15%. And I don't know why. I was literally playing fine like 30 minutes ago. Are we fucking serious? I'm actually gonna... Oh my god! That's actually terrible! This level hates me. This level hates me. I'm convinced it's not even my fault and that the game is actually just running unbelievably terribly. Because who just falls off there? Like, how do I just fall off there if there wasn't actually a 1 second input delay right there? This is terrible. I'll look at it after stream. I need to lock it and literally get past 15% once. Oh my fucking god, this is actually unbearable. I'm actually trying to bullshitium over and over again. I might cry. And then end stream and blow up my toilet again. Yeah, that's completely fine, said the troll face. Okay, I'm restarting my game again because that's surely the problem. Surely the problem is that the game rolled a random number generator on how much my delay is going to be every time I click when I open the game, and this time it was just half a second. Surely, right? And this time I'm going to get 0 milliseconds for my delay and my gameplay will be normal. Surely. I hate this game. It was not on purpose. I promise you, on everything, on your testicles, it was not on purpose. No, I didn't play like ass for the last 30 minutes and literally not past 15 for the last quarter of my stream just for this one bit. If you think I plan that far ahead, you have quite a bit of faith in me. Too much, I would say. It was literally the first attempt too. The first attempt after I restarted my game. Go. We're at the point we're saying go at the 20s. We're saying go at the drop. That's how bad I'm playing. Oh my god. Alright, bye man. Have a good one. Wait, I think I'm a chud. Color, do you know how we talked about how I always said TM instead of TN? Yeah, so when I made my when I pinged everyone for the stream, I like consciously said, "Okay, I'm going to use the right one today. I'm not going to mess it up." And I was like, didn't update TM because I'm a chud. And when I wrote that out, I was convinced it was actually the correct version. But no, I did it again. I I'm just an infinite chud. I was literally convinced that I did it correctly. I was convinced that I used the correct abbreviation, and I was so happy for myself that I and did that, and it was just completely wrong. You know what, Ashton? Just send the ID. I am playing the worst at Frost Spirit I have ever played in my entire life, and I'm a chud. So I'll play your freaking Cyclops challenge. Oh, I also have 57 keys. Let's open a chest while I wait for... I literally can't open your account. My geometry dash is bricked. I need you to send me the ID. Which chest do we want me to open? 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, my GD's actually cooked. I hope you could tell by me restarting my game and immediately not dying to the first 15. That's actually ridiculous. I swear there was something wrong with my game. Okay, I'm opening this chest because no one said anything. Hooray, I get... Oh my god, these might be the worst 2 icons I've ever seen. Yeah. Yeah, the ID's here. Can I not? Why is the sidebar there? Okay. Oh, where's my search bar? Chud step. No shot. No shot every club step monster turned into a Cyclops. That's... Okay, that's awesome. I can't wait for the ship. Oh, that one's really good. I like that one. Oh my god, they're all chuds. They're all stupid chuds. Oh my god, this is awesome. I forgot how to play club step. I think that one's always been a Cyclops. Then maybe that's wrong. I don't remember. Alright, these ones were not always Cyclopses. My SEO device double clicked, guys. That wasn't the game, that wasn't me. My SEO device just double clicked. I didn't actually just die in club step due to my own lack of skill. There was actually a double click there. No, if you go back and look, it like went up by 2 CPS. No, there was a double click there. No, guys, I'm not even lying. I know I've been a chud this whole stream, but I'm not lying. Hi Kenji, by the way. Yeah, Koro Dare Victor. Yeah, he can't pass 55 on club step because SEO device, by the way. SEO device skill issue. See, look, I'm fine. Look, I have the skill to pass 55%. I don't actually know how to play this game. Whew. I'm glad there wasn't any off-screen orbs that I had to click. Wait, I'm dead. Wait, I'm alive. I don't have an excuse for that one. I'm ending stream. Bye!